we went on like a 2-leg trip for our first. So we actually took 4 flights in total by the time we were home. And each one was its own experience, I will say. The very first one, though, that 1-hour flight, she was a dream. It was the morning. And I was like pep talking her when we were like at the gate. I was like, okay, here's what's going to happen. We're going to get on this plane. It's going to be different. You've never seen this before. Like, we're going to get settled. You're going to go right to sleep. And I was like, we're going to have a little bottle. People say, takeoff and landing, feed them. That's helpful for the ears. In my experience, I think it was helpful. I don't know. Like, a passy also sufficed. Like, it was fine. And also, they're just going to kind of cry if they need to cry going up and going down. But I was like, we're going to have a little bottle, and then you're going to fall right back asleep. And then you're going to wake up, and then we'll maybe play a little bit, and they'll be there. And she actually, like, really did that. The first 2 flights we took were in the morning, and while it sucked getting up at like 4 a.m. to like get to the airport and make a 7:30 flight, whatever, I felt like she was much more chill in the morning and sleepy and content. On the way home, we took 2 flights later in the day, and it was way different. It was horrible. She was like, by the end of the day, they sometimes have longer wake windows, and she was just like fussy and awake and overtired. And then we were like feeding her to like help the situation. It was the only thing that like would stop her from crying. And then she was just like projectile spitting up all over the place. So pack extra outfits and maybe pack layers for yourself. Because by the time I left that flight, I was covered in spit up. And thankfully it was like the last one we were going to be home, and I really could care less about my appearance and that I was covered in spit up. But I was like, I am soaking wet. Like, this is crazy. Thankfully I had lots of extra outfits for her. But a takeaway I had, and I don't know if this is for all babies, but I felt like flying in the morning was a way better and more blissful experience than flying later in the day or even at night. She had an easier time sleeping and just was like more content.
Yeah.
So that was one takeaway I had.
I agree. Our hard flights were at night. And I feel like there's something to that. Like, we as an adults probably get more grumpy at night too. Like, we're tired. It's been a long day. So
Totally.
I feel like it makes sense that they do better in the morning.